Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm your host, Ron Nicoletti. We're here for Saturday, August 3rd. We got a lot of nice races on tap, including the feature race of the afternoon, the $100,000 Housebuster, contested at 7 furlongs. Some pretty nice horses in there. Let's get right to the track and weather conditions. The main track fast. The turf course listed as firm. Our first race, 5.5 furlongs, maiden claiming event for maiden their 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. Scratch the number 4, Baumgartner.
Racing at Gulfstream. A stutter step beginning for Black Karma, but he still rushes up towards the early lead. The betting favorite, Black Karma, missed the start somewhat, but establishes a clear lead from an inside post and leads from Jimmy Saber D in second. Skips World driving to challenge toward the inside and between horses and trying to move closer. Blue Skydiver, Grave and Regular Business caught wide on the outside, and trailing the field is the Loose Caboose. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn, chasing the sharp first-timer, Black Karma, 3 parts of a length. On the outside, Blue Skydiver is second. Skips World, the other first-timer looking for room. Jimmy Saber D put between horses, then Grave and Regular Business, and still nothing from the Loose Caboose. They move past the quarter pole and they're at the top of the stretch. Blue Skydiver and Hamilton on the outside of Black Karma and Gallardo. Black Karma lets out a notch, rebreaks and opens up 3. Skips World finds clear racetrack and tries to track the leader down. The first-timers are 1-2. Blue Skydiver is back to third, then Grave. Inside the final furlong, a well-prepared first-time starter from Kirk Zadie's barn. It's Black Karma and Antonio Gallardo under a hand ride to win the Saturday opener by 6 lengths. Fellow first-timer Skips World was second, Blue Skydiver third, and Jimmy Saber D held on to be fourth. They covered the 5.5 in a solid time, 1:04.1.
Number 1, Black Karma, recovers from a slow start to win impressively first time out. Owner Frank Carl Calabrese, trained by Kirk Zadie, ridden to victory today by Antonio Gallardo. The second race is a 6 furlong sprint. The claiming event, fillies and mares 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 3 races. 1 jockey change. On the 4, Cosmic Crown. Make the rider Gilda Chamafi. The weight, 120 pounds.
And they're off. Madison Street toward the inside was away alertly. Cosmic Crown is sending between horses in Ellerslie Park on the outside. The 3 favorites get acquainted at once. They're all across the racetrack. Racing behind the speed from fourth is Pompous Miss under Jonathan Gonzalez. She's a length in front of Its Entertainment with Personal Pinup on the outside. The trailers are Royal Premier and Gazillion Smiles. Past the half-mile pole at a spirited early clip. The leader on the inside is Madison Street, a half a length. Cosmic Crown is second. Ellerslie Park backs off to be third. On the inside, the gray, Its Entertainment is fourth, starting to make some ground. Royal Premier with a ground-saving trip. That's all for Pompous Miss, and they run with 5/16 to go. Madison Street let out a notch by Mirage and leads it now by 2. Back to second is Cosmic Crown toward the inside. Its Entertainment is next, then Gazillion Smiles and Royal Premier. But turning for home, the bettors appear to be correct. Off the turn in the stretch drive, and Madison Street opens up by 6 lengths. Back to second is Cosmic Crown. Royal Premier splits horses for a share. Gazillion Smiles on the outside. But the bettors were all over this one. It's all Madison Street. Madison Street levels off nicely to win today's second race by almost double digits. Going to be close for second. Gazillion Smiles holds second in front of Royal Premier third, and Cosmic Crown was fourth. 1:11 flat, the running time.
It's number 2, Madison Street, the big favorite, winning it, owned by White Wabbit Racing LLC and Rico Mirage, trained by Orme Mirage and ridden to victory by Alan Mirage. We're going to take a break and be back for the third race in just a couple of minutes.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. Your way to play.
The OBS Summer Tour is now underway, with OBS sales graduates in action from Saratoga to Del Mar, Monmouth Park to Arlington Park, and all tracks in between. Make Ocala your summer place for the OBS August yearling sale. The selected session is Tuesday, August 20th. with open yearlings selling August 21st and 22nd. OBS, we measure success by performance.
The third race, 6.5 furlongs, named for our jockey of the month, Edgar Zayas. It's a maiden claiming event for maiden fillies and mares 3, 4, and 5-year-olds. A couple of jockey changes and a scratch. The jockey on the 5 is Antonio Gallardo. On the 6, it's John Gonzalez. Scratch the number 9, Danger Kitty.
They're off. Last in, first out, Morse Code Mama has the first call. Moving up between horses is Stormy Marlene. Down toward the inside, Aggie H comes away in the top flight. But as they straighten out for the backstretch run, the leader is Morse Code Mama, crossing over under Edgar Zayas and leading the way. The stablemate Reelected was in tight, shuffled all the way back to last there as they got it in tight there with Aggie H alongside of Cleanser, who were trying to jockey for the same position. Meanwhile, Morse Code Mama might have to do this herself at the half-mile pole. She's in front by 5 lengths. Classy Marlene is there second, 3 wide is Aggie H. In between horses is Stormy's Congrats. Then it's a gap of 4 lengths back to Cleanser. My Stormy Love on the outside. Then toward the inside, Reelected with Miss Prim, and dropping the last Kiss Me Again. They arrive at the 5/16. Edgar Zayas and Morse Code Mama held together by 3. Aggie H starts to make ground from second, 4 lengths back to Stormy's Congrats. Toward the inside and Classy Marlene. They move past the quarter pole and they're at the top of the stretch. The whip is out on Aggie H, who tries to make ground on Morse Code Mama. Morse Code Mama now takes a 2-length advantage, but on the outside, Aggie H continues to chip away now. Aggie H trying to get on terms with Morse Code Mama. Zayas trying to get another furlong out of Morse Code Mama, and now she begins to pull back away. Morse Code Mama, the lesser half of the entry, will win, and win by 4 lengths. Up for second was Aggie H, then came Classy Marlene. Reelected, who had tons of trouble, got 4th. 5th for Supers, Stormy's Congrats, and 120 and 2.
Number 1A, Morse Code Mama, crossed the wire first, but was disqualified. Put up the first was number 3, Aggie H, owned by Dan Hertak, trained by Donna Graydon, ridden to victory today by Gilbert Chamafi. And you'll see there is our jockey of the month, Edgar Zayas, there with Don Alberto, the chef of Restaurante Don Alberto. The 4th race, 6 furlongs. It's a maiden claiming event, and it's named for our trainer of the month, Kurt Zadie. Scratch the number 2, Pachanga Party. Jockey on the 1 is Mario Agueta. On number 5, make the rider Sebastian Madrid.
They're off. All except for number 3, Hardy Congrats, who wheeled and lost the rider. The 3 is out of the race. Perchango is away alertly and right to the early lead. Toward the outside and moving closer is Twin Distinction. These two are 1-2. Away in third is Laws of the City. Then in between horses, Tel Contar, Valid Concept on the outside, and 6 lengths last, Tis the Gospel. Again, the 3 Hardy Congrats wheeled and lost the rider. Past the half-mile pole, an easy run of it early for Perchango, who leads Twin Distinction by a length. Toward the inside, Laws of the City improves nicely. In a pocket third with 2.5 lengths to raise. Then Valid Concept, followed by Tel Contar, and Tis the Gospel is still far back. They approach the 5/16. Perchango has been given every opportunity by Jonathan Gonzalez. Leads with 5/16 to go by a length. Laws of the City working off the fence. Valid Concept is wide. Trying to move up on the inside is Tel Contar, and they're at the top of the stretch. Perchango now shaken up for the drive by Gonzalez and leads their way by 2.5 lengths. Tel Contar coming up the inside toward the outside and Valid Concept. And between them, Laws of the City. Perchango almost home. He's 2.5 lengths in front. Tel Contar finishing with interest, but he's only second best to a loose on the lead winner, Perchango, who wins by 2. Tel Contar second, Valid Concept third, then Laws of the City, Twin Distinction, and Tis the Gospel.
Number 6, Perchango, scores for owner Roger L. Block, trained by Gerald Percino, ridden to victory today by apprentice Jonathan Gonzalez. The 5th race is a 1-turn mile allowance race for 3-year-olds and upward. We have 7 runners going posted with no scratches or jockey changes to report.
And they're off. An uneventful beginning. From the outside, Simstown is away alertly, and on the stretch out, Simstown will establish control. He leads by a length and a half. Dub comes away in second with Beach Boy Alex on the outside third. Then Glatone with Elisa's Engineer. Tyler's Wildcat keeps his spot toward the inside, and he's advancing too. He's into a joint third. Trailing the field is Convolution. They leave the mile chute and head down the backstretch, chasing the speed of Simstown. He's under restraint and leading a half a length. Alicia's Engineer is in between horses and now second. Dub is 3 wide while third. That's a length and a half back to Beach Boy Alex. Tyler's Wildcat to his inside, then Glatone and Convolution. They controlled the quarter in 24-1, well within the scope of the odds-on favorite Simstown, who's a half a mile from home and a length on top. Alicia's Engineer is second. Dub on the outside. Not been asked for his best. He's moving into second now. Tyler's Wildcat begins to get chirped along. Glatone is 3 wide. Beach Boy Alex between them, and still nothing from Convolution. Less than 3 furlongs to go. The pace starts to intensify, and on the inside, Simstown at the 5/16, well rationed and a half length in front. Dub starts to get after him second. Tyler's Wildcat has saved ground. He's into third now. Glatone on the outside and Beach Boy Alex top of the lane. Simstown now cut loose and opens up by 3. Dub is back to second, then Tyler's Wildcat. Convolution running on from the back. Inside the final 3/16. This one's over. Just watch Simstown. He's racing away. Simstown well rationed on the front and pouring it on now. It's Simstown for Marty Wolfson in the Silverton Hill Pink. He wins by 7 or 8. Convolution up for second. Close for third. Dub might have held on over a hard-charging Beach Boy Alex. They covered the mile in 1:37 and 2.
Number 7, Simstown scores and pays $3.60 to win, owned by Silverton Hill LLC, trained by Marty Wilson, ridden to victory today by apprentice Edgard Zayas. We're going to take a break and be back for the 6th in just a few moments.
And it's Procurement in full flight for the wire, striding away impressively.
Dr. Zick by 3 to By Majesty up the rail to second. Past the 16th pole, the Vinery Madison is all Dr. Zick for Kent Desormeaux.
Milwaukee Brew, Ontario's leading sire of stakes winners in 2012, and sire of 2013 3-year-old stakes winner Procurement, standing at Adena Springs.
Welcome back for our 6th race. It's a 6-furlong sprint maiden claiming event for maiden filly 2-year-olds. Scratch number 4, Miss Celeb. Also scratch number 8, Bella Vision.
All in line. They're up. From the outside, White Pants Knight. The favorite begins nicely. Tracy's Treasure and Never Gets Old moving up toward the inside. Never Gets Old has the lead. Tracy's Treasure is away in second. Sweet Kalia between horses now third. Toward the outside, the favorite, White Pants Knight. In no hurry at this point. She's third, 2.5 off the lead. Starting to advance a bit now. Expect a prize down toward the inside. Then Red-Headed Witch, and the trailer is Cambiata. They make their way past the half-mile pole and move to the far turn. Here's Jesus Rios aboard the favorite, White Pants Knight. 3 wide and up the challenge. The lead belongs to Never Gets Old. Tracy's Treasure between horses. Now here's Red-Headed Witch, 4 wide on the outside. Expect a Prize needs room from the inside. Also right there between horses, Sweet Kalia has now thrown out the anchor as they run to the top of the stretch. Never Gets Old with inside position and the lead. White Pants Knight ridden hard with no answer. Tracy's Treasure still in the fight, so too Red-Headed Witch, and they move for the top of the stretch. On the inside, Never Gets Old, 3 wide. Red-Headed Witch is running on the outside and in between horses, Tracy's Treasure with an 1/8 of a mile to go. First time starter, Red-Headed Witch takes over. Taking up on the outside was Tracy's Treasure, then Never Gets Old. Inside the final furlong, Red-Headed Witch wandering to the inside, but now has the lead. Up for second, Tracy's Treasure. First starter winning one for Red-Headed Witch. Red-Headed Witch scores by almost 2. Tracy's Treasure was second. Third was Never Gets Old in front of Cambiata in 1:15.
And it's number 9, Red-Headed Witch, springing the mini upset, paying $13.80 to win, owned by Marshall Racing LLC, trained by Kenneth Marshall and ridden to victory today by Manuel Cruz. The 7th race, 1 mile and 1/16 on the turf course. It's an allowance for 3-year-olds and upward. Scratch number 5, Empire Builder.
And they're off. A level beginning. From the center, No Lift Shift is reaching out for the early lead. Alley-oop toward the inside, toward the outside. Bingo, bango, bongo. Rule number 6 is in tight and toward the rail. Gibson County line just off him, Brother Pat, and dropping out last. The trailer, Mucho Mas Macho. They round the opening turn, chasing the speed of No Lift Shift, who tries to slow it down on the top end. Gibson County Line is a keen second. Toward the outside, Bingo, Bango, Bongo is racing in third. Toward the inside, Hard to Handle, rule number 6 is on heels from fourth and a little tight. Brother Pat on the outside. Ali Oop Oop has settled nicely. He's second last, and he's a half length better than his chief rival, Mucho Mas Macho. Down the backstretch they go after a 22-2 posted quarter time, and on the inside, No Lift Shift has the lead. Bingo, Bango, Bongo, right up alongside in second. Gibson County Line is third with an inside run. Now moving up on the outside, Ali Oop Oop. He's in the clear 4 wide. 5 wide is Mucho Mas Macho. You can throw a blanket over him here, 3 lengths from front to back. Now the pace quickens. 5 wide on the outside, Mucho Mas Macho. 4 wide, Ali Oop Oop. No Lift Shift is right there with Bingo, Bango, Bongo, and Brother Pat. Still right there is Gibson County Line. They move for the top of the stretch, and No Lift Shift still there. 3 wide, Ali Oop Oop has to quicken up second in between horses. Brother Pat is third. Mucho Mas Macho has had to cover a lot of ground under Ordonez and swings into action on the far outside. They're in tie the final 3/16, and it's still No Lift Shift who has the lead by 2, but here's Ali Oop Oop down the center of the racetrack. Getting on track late. Does he have enough time? No Lift Shift almost home. Ali Oop Oop could not get by No Lift Shift, who holds sway 3 parts of a length. Ali Oop Oop second. Mucho Mas Macho was third, and Brother Pat finished fourth.
And number 6, No Lift Shift, takes him wide away, owned by Kleinenberg Racing, trained by Manny Wayon, ridden to victory by apprentice Jonathan Gonzalez, his second victory on the card.
ExpressBet brings you a whole new way to play the races. An easier, better way to wager on your favorite tracks. With a more streamlined interface for faster wagering. With more handicapping insights from our world-class experts. With more racetracks, nearly 200 to choose from. And with your personalized multi-view wagering screen, your tracks, your wager pad, and your video are all on one page. It's simply the best way to play the races. Your way. Welcome to ExpressBet. Your way to play.
The OBS Summer Tour is now underway, with OBS sales graduates in action from Saratoga to Del Mar, Monmouth Park to Arlington Park, and all tracks in between. Make Ocala your summer place for the OBS August yearling sale. The selected session is Tuesday, August 20th, with open yearlings selling August 21st and 22nd. OBS, we measure success by performance.
Welcome back. Before we look at our 8th and feature race, the $100,000 Housebuster, we're going to take a look at the Grade 1 Whitney Invitational, run up at Saratoga today and won very impressively by Cross Traffic.
By 2 with a furlong to go in the Whitney. Then on the outside, it's Mucho Macho Man, round the Greek, down toward the rail. Successful Dan on the outside. Cross Traffic wandering to the outside, now ducking back to the inside. Successful Dan, a final try. Here's the wire. And Cross Traffic will take his place among the top handicap horses in the country with this victory in the Whitney.
A nice score by Cross Traffic in the Whitney Invitational. Once again, Todd Pletcher and Johnny Velasquez hooking up. Our 8th and feature race, 7 furlongs, the Housebuster, $100,000 guaranteed. We have one jockey change to report in here, and it comes on number 4, Black Diamond Cat. Make the rider Gilbert Chamathi.
And they're off in the Housebuster Stakes. It was a level beginning. Toward the inside, Artefacto is away early and reaching out to take the early lead from A Priority, who comes away in second. Black Diamond Cat is now third with Swagger Jack on the outside fourth. Fifth early is Bellfire. Jackson Bend improves down along the inside. Then Menacero on hold from third last. Second last is Close It Out, and at the back, Numb Lips. Down the backstretch they go, chasing the speed of Artefacto, 3 parts of a length. A Priority positioned well second. Toward the inside, Black Diamond Cat. Swagger Jack, he's in the clear for Edgar Zayas and starting to improve at the half-mile pole. Jackson Ben was shuffled back and trying to improve with needing racing room. Bellfire toward the outside. Then Menacero. Close It Out is close enough for him. He's within 6 lengths of the lead and a long way last to Numb Lips. And they went through the opening quarter casual for these horses, 23-2. They picked it up in the the interior half mile of 46 seconds flat. And here's A Priority. A Priority has had first run on the leader, Artefacto. Moving up on the outside, Black Diamond Cat, the favorite and Carter winner. Swagger Jack swings into action, needing to do better. Meanwhile, here comes Silver Chamafi, and Black Diamond Cat up to take the lead. Close it out, secures rail running, and he's coming after the leader now. These two familiar rivals renew their rivalry, but this time it's Black Diamond Cat booting clear. Black Diamond Cat and Hilver Chamafi to win the Housebuster by 2. Second was Close It Out, Jackson Bend. He got running to be third in front of Swagger Jack, then Artefacto. They covered the course in 1:22 and 4.
Number 4, Black Diamond Cat springs the upset, pays $40.80 to win. Owned by Bluestone Thoroughbreds LLC, trained by Larry Bates, and ridden to victory by Hilver Chamafi, his second victory on the card. Our 9th race, 1 mile and 1/16. The turf course has been downgraded to good. In this race, a claiming race for 3-year-olds and upward, which have never won 2 races. We have 9 runners going post, with the off-time favorite is the number 2, Stage Door Sam.
And runners away. Slow beginning for Jim and John. Quick beginning for Stage Door Sam, who tries to get the lead, but here's Solicitation, ridden hard from an inside position, and Solicitation will take the lead from Stage Door Sam, who comes away in second. Kitten's Gift on the outside is a joint third with Lance Stunning alongside. Then it's a length and a half back to Ray Rocket, who's toward the inside. He has 2 lengths on Preponderate. Then it's a gap of another length and a half to He's Hollywood, followed by Golden Tornado. And after a disastrous beginning, Jim and John is a long way behind. He's better than 20 lengths off the speed of the leader, Solicitation. Solicitation straightens into the backstretch journey after 25-second quarter time. He leads it by a length and a half from Stage Door Sam second. Toward the inside, Ray Rocket is a joint third with Lance Stunning between horses and Kitten's Gift on the outside. Then it's 2.5 to Preponderate, followed by He's Hollywood, then Golden Tornado, and Jim and John has a tall order and a half a mile to fill it after a 49 3 half mile. The leader continues to be Solicitation. He's 23 to 1 and a length and a half in front. Ray Rocket has had a ground-saving trip. He's third, with the favorite Stage Door Sam with every opportunity from second. Coming under a ride, Lance Stunning. Kitten's Gift is offering very little. He's backing up now with Preponderate toward the inside of him. He's Hollywood swings into action on the outside, and they run for the top of the stretch. Here comes Hilver Chamafi riding for the lead double, and Stage Door Sam takes over the lead. Toward the inside, Solicitation tries to stay on second. Ray Rocket is now third, then to the outside, He's Hollywood. Inside the final furlong, Stage Door Sam has the lead. Solicitation ran well at 23 to 1, but he's only second best to Hilver Chamafi for a riding double. Here's Stage Door Sam. Solicitation second. He's Hollywood third. Desperately close for fourth between Ray Rocket and Lance Stunning. 1:45 and 2 the running time.
The favorite, number 2, Stage Door Sam, scores and gives jockey Hilver Chamafi his 3rd victory on the card. Owned by Donarara Thoroughbreds LLC, trained by Eddie Lisa Jr. In the pick 4 today, 4 of 4 paid $4,963.20. The pick 5, 5 of 5, $5,001.15. 4 of 5, $38.90, and they hit the pick 6 for only a dime. 6 of 6, $10,090.88. Here are today's claims. And that wraps up the Saturday card. Remember to come out and visit us Sunday. We got some really nice races for you to watch and wager on. Good luck and good night.